Welcome back to the video blog. Daniel Mezei is my name. Thanks again for watching. This is Fort Lauderdale on ice, as you see behind me over here. Snow abounds in Toronto. You can find me at pmdforhire.com. So I had a chance to watch this movie last night, this independent film called Cherry by Quinn Saunders. I'm going to read the synopsis because I have a really difficult time trying to describe what this movie is. By the way, I really loved it. I just don't know how to describe it. So let me just go to the synopsis here. This, of course, came courtesy of Futurist Ape Productions. You gotta love that name. In fact, if you read it kind of funnily, it's Future is Tape, but let's not go there. Cherry is a suspense drama, a hipster sex lies and videotape. Delicate, romantic, and bashful Brian Cherry is continually engaged in a debate about the opposite sex with his pragmatic and dandified friend Sam. That is, until one day he meets a seductive and lively actress named Jules. This unfettered, yet internally wounded beauty turns his naive ideas about women and sex upside down. He ignores Sam's warnings and yields to the voice of his heart. Advocating the opinion that we're all victims of our urges, Sam runs an exclusive and snobby Los Angeles club for wealthy male clientele, and he offers Jules a job. At that moment, communication and relations among the threesome begin to warp. The vicious circle of lies provokes Brian to the shocking decision to shatter the ideas that the other characters have about him and even about themselves. I love this film because you walk away from it thinking, what am I supposed to think? That's really the mark of a great film. Here's the DVD that came to me here up in Toronto. You walk away from a film like that and you wonder to yourself, okay, what am I supposed to think about stuff? Okay, yeah, you know, the usual kind of overindulgent dialogue, the usual stuff that I find. I call it kind of the juvenile dialogue when they talk a lot about, you know, all that sort of homophobic stuff. To me, it's just kind of like, yeah, that's just so stupid, really, in a way. Like, what are you trying to achieve with that kind of dialogue? But that was full. This film, unfortunately, was full of it. But Lili Bordan, the Hungarian actress who played Jules, who played Judy Ostrovsky, the name of her character. My gosh, she is built, that girl. She is built. Anyway, I think that she did a wonderful job trying to just straddle the divide in liking the Brian character, who is, of course, played by the co-writer David Crane, and the bad boy Sam, who's played, of course, by Ray Valentine. So I think she did an extraordinarily good job of really demonstrating that internal struggle, the bad girl, the good girl, the two people in one body, the fact that she wants to be really good and wholesome and kind and delicate. On the other hand, she wants to be kind of taken advantage of and sort of dominated by her partner and treated a little bit like, you know, a piece of rubbish. It really was a difficult role to play, but Lily seems to have nailed it down pretty well. This film debuted. It made its world premiere at this summer's Karlovy Vary International Film Festival in Carlsbad, Karlovy Vary in the Czech Republic. And this was when I was still in Prague. I'm surprised. I would have loved to have hooked up with Brett Hennenberg and Quinn Saunders, who were there with David Crane in Prague, just milling about, trying to get some traction for their film. I'm not sure what the status is of this film, but I've been asked to review it for filmcourage.com, David Brandon's site, Karen Warden's site, and I'll be pleased to do that. I'm impressed with the overall product. Very well done, shot in Los Angeles, Spartan, few locations, well done. Great supporting role by Ben De Gregorio, who played Juan. I'm telling you, man, that guy is like frightening. You don't want to meet that guy in a dark alley. A lot of interesting themes explored in this film, a lot of controversial topics. One female character in the movie, she really, really did a great job of just kind of locking it down. Apparently, Lili Bordan acts a lot in films and in plays in Budapest, so she happens to be in Hungary quite often, and she also spends some time in LA. So that's nice to know that there's some European action going on in LA, and there's a lot of there's some good traffic going on between the two places. I encourage you to check out this film. Whoischerry.com is the website, and I thought I would just remark on it here. Quinn Saunders is definitely somebody that is really, again, in that European mode of probing controversial area, subject matter that generally American filmmakers and indies don't touch. But he did it on this picture, and I think his next cut is going to be great. Whoischerry.com. The name of his film is Cherry, or Sherry, as they say in the film. Brian Cherry, played by co-writer David Crane, with Ray Valentin, Lily Bourdain, and David Crane in the lead roles. Excellent, excellent, excellent film. I'm very glad I got my hands on it. It took me a little while to get to it, about a month, but I finally had a chance. Thanks again for watching, and see you again tomorrow.